Hello and welcome to the Train Sim World 5 Dev Diaries video series, where we'll be navigating the world of development and how we have created Train Sim World 5. Train Sim World 5 is coming to you on September 17th and we could not be more excited. In this week's Dev Diary, we're going to be talking about how we are empowering players to customise their experience within Train Sim World 5. We'll be checking in on our development team to find out how they have created some of the amazing new features coming with Train Sim World 5 that will allow you to play the game how you want to play it. So what are we waiting for? Let's hop in.
When we are looking at the future content for any TSW release, we're looking at what's most requested from the players and also what's going to push us as an engineering team, how we can improve the game to make it as best we can for our players.
Train Sim World 5 is more to do with the collection that you've got, more ways to enjoy it, more gameplay, more tools and expansions on things which you really already love. It's really kind of looking at what people have been asking for us and also looking at what people are playing and how they're using Train Sim World 4 and earlier versions and just trying to build on that experience.
So we start with a big list of every feature that's either been made into previous Train Sim games or something that's in the future list that we want, and then myself, Matt and other people look at everything and go, what do people want the best out of, or what do people want to play the most from feedback or from the Discord forum, and then we look at that and go, okay, let's take these 5 and then let's figure out what we can do in the short amount of time we have and then make them the best as possible.
This year with Train Sim World 5, we've packed in a ton of new features that we think players are genuinely going to love.
I think my personal favourite is into route hopping because it's something that people I think have been asking for a while, and it's going to make it easier for you to change routes and change trains without having to go out and come back into the game. So if you go to, let's say, London and you're taking like the West Coast main line into London and you want to go to the Brighton route, you can go up to the marker, open the map and say I want to take this route to Dione, and then go or drive to Brighton instead of going back to the main menu, going through all the steps to find the route that you want to go to and start again. This is all a continuous gameplay loop. So this means there are less breaks in immersion for the players.
Route hopping is so much fun. Stopping having to go back out to the menu and figure out how to recreate this situation. Route hopping just allows you to naturally say, I want to go here now, and do that.
I think people are going to be enjoying the fact that they'll be able to play different routes while still in the game and not have to move in and out of the game. Players will be able to play the game the way they want to play it.
Updating the map has been probably one of the single most requested features now for quite a few releases, but it's also been probably one of the biggest things we've had to do in this release because it's such a complex piece of code. This time we decided it had to be done. It doesn't tell you where you are. There's no labeling on it at all. And that's probably one of the big updates that's coming in this, is you'll now have that. Signals now tell you which direction they're facing. We've got tooltips which allow you to hover over a signal or a train and get information about that train. So this is the start of a journey with the map of redeveloping it so that we can now extend it, add it and use it for additional things in the future. In TSW5, it's going to be about really telling you more about where you are and going to be complementing then some of these other features that are coming along like re-hopping and fast travel. Fast travel is one of those features that's taken the beta testers by surprise. What you're now able to do is using the 2D map or a called up dialog box, you can pick another place and just teleport to that location on the map. If you imagine if you arrived at London Euston Station and you look at the map and you find that actually there's some really cool stuff happening at Bletchley Park, instead of having to come out of the game, remember what time and weather you had and re-jump back in again and hope you got it right, you can just teleport that. All the trains, all the cool stuff that was really there that you wanted to see, you can just go and see and maybe take that train and drive down to Euston again in a different train. It allows you to just decide what you want to do in one single session. Taking the idea from where it starts to getting it actually out into players' hands. Depending on the range and complexity of the idea, it can be a relatively easy process or an incredibly complicated process. But fundamentally, it all follows the same sort of path, which is to get the idea discussed amongst a group and work out, is this something we think players would want? Test it out on some people, particularly our beta community help us test ideas out, and then we'll flesh it out. They'll then get estimated by the engineering teams and the art teams and everybody that's involved, and they'll then raise any challenges because it might not be obvious where something might be difficult or there's something actually might be, have you thought about doing this? This will add extra stuff.
I've worked on many games of many genres, so it's probably a few I haven't worked on. But coming to a simulation game development company, it's been really interesting. Like, we're solving some very unique challenges.
In fast travel, you're jumping to another area of the route, which means everything's got to reinitialize into that area of the route. Passengers aren't already out on the station because you've been in a different part of the route. And in route hopping, you're loading an entirely different route. So there's timing things. What's that going to look like? How would we smoothly get you from one route to another. And it's just been really smoothing out that user interface and user experience.
Working with the team here at Dovetail has been great. Like, the people are really nice, everyone cares about the game, and I hope that shows through to the players, and we're giving the players the best experience we can. So if I was going to describe Train Sim World 5 in 3 words, we've got, what 3 words am I going to use?
Fast.
Got me on the spot now, I can't think of anything.
Tilting.
It's relaxing. I'd say relaxing. It is pretty relaxing.
Fun.
Exciting, refreshed and immersive.
Super fun. It's a really relaxed and chilled game. And also it's innovative with what we've done with the technology.
You're really going to love the features that we've got in Train Sim World 5, and I'm certainly really looking forward to seeing your feedback. It's just so much to look at.
Train Sim World 5 is truly the most customizable experience we have delivered yet, and we can't wait for you to try it on September 17th. The rails truly are yours. You can pre-order Train Sim World 5 now with a discount on all platforms. If you pre-order Deluxe or Special Edition, you will also get 5 days early access so you can enjoy Train Sim World 5 before everybody else. Next week, we'll be talking all about innovation and how we're trying to keep up with the fast-paced world of modern trains. We'll see you then.